Hello. Here we go.
Learning.
Okay.
New toys.
Yep.
Have fun.
All right.
How long are you going to be?
I don't know. Okay, everyone. Hi, this is Clarissa with Trips and Trots. So, give you a little update because I haven't vlogged in a little bit. I did my spa vlog, which was only 5 minutes. And that was because I wasn't really sure how I was going to put that together. And obviously, I wanted to make sure that I was respecting other individuals' privacy. So I just wanted to show as much as I was able to. And it's a really nice place to go. So I'm just going to go for a little walk today. Give you a few updates. So if this is your first video, my name is Clarissa and my channel is Trips and Trots. We have been on some running adventures and we've been to an amusement park. We have more plans ahead of us. So our next adventure, now that Hershey Park has hit their fall season, there is dark nights that they have on the weekends. So we would love to show you, Michael and I, my husband Michael, we'd love to show you the dark nights, which is something that's very intriguing to both of us because we've never done that either. So, but some updates. So I posted the video for the spa adventure last Friday. However, that was pre-recorded some time back, and I wanted to share it, but I just didn't know when I was going to get it out. So I had a little pitfall at about the middle of last week. So I've been training for half marathons and a full marathon in January, and I got 2 miles in on Wednesday. Then I unexpectedly, I hadn't been feeling well. If you watched my vlog whenever we were going to Bird in Hand for the half marathon there, I was already not starting to feel well, and I just assumed that it was my allergies. However, it could have been my allergies, but I have a feeling that I caught a little bit of bug on top of it. So I ended up getting very, very sick. So if any of you were watching my vlog from not last Friday, but the previous Friday, when we were traveling to Bird in Hand, I was starting to feel a little not so well, and I was just thinking that it was my allergies because I do have really horrible seasonal allergies that get really intense in the fall. Something with the change in the climate and whenever the leaves start to change. I don't know if that's the exact reason why my allergies get exacerbated during that time frame, and it's been extremely dry. So anyway, I was not feeling so well, ran the half marathon, did my little vlog of the half marathon, giving everyone a few highlights of some of the things that I experienced on the way, and it was phenomenal, very hot that day. That was a rooster saying hello. And then I was feeling okay, then not having any, really bad symptoms except for the regular symptoms that I would have. However, on Monday of last week, I started to feel, these allergies are just really, really bad. I don't know what's going on. Got a training run in on Wednesday. We had some traveling that we had to do after the Bird in Hand half marathon that was family related, that was unexpected, so I had to take some time off then too. So we had to travel. We got back on late Tuesday night, went to work on Wednesday, ran 2 miles on Wednesday, and then on Thursday, I'm like, okay, I need to take another break, not feeling well. And then on Friday, I got really sick, and I was incapacitated for 3 days, and it was just horrible. Like, I had a nonstop headache for 3 days. Thought I'd give you another view instead of me with my glasses on. Obviously, I'm still getting over what was going on, but yeah, I was down for the count and just felt horrible. My headache, the pain was just so intense. I had a mild fever on Saturday, along with everything else. So I think on top of the allergies, I caught a little bug. And obviously now I'm getting over it. But I don't want to have a relapse into not feeling well again, because that tends to happen with me if I don't take the time to recover from whatever respiratory stuff I have going on. And it's not so much in my chest, but it's my upper head that it just feels pressure. The pressure is so horrible. And thankfully now it's like 80% better. But now still, like, if I bend over, you know, I can still feel the head pressure and everything, but 10 times better. Over here. Hello. Hi. Come over here. Come over here. There we go. Okay. So, getting back to my story here. I'm just walking in my neighborhood, by the way. This is my form of exercise because I'm not ready to run yet. Head pressure and everything else that's going on. But, so, as I was saying, this always tends to happen whenever I start my long distance training and I have like an illness. And like I said, I am kind of a drama queen. Because when I don't feel well, I don't feel well. And it's just, you know, I mean, I feel like I have a good pain tolerance and everything. I ran a full marathon for the Marine Corps marathon one year, and I broke my finger and I had pins in my hand and I still ran. So it's just, whenever you're in training and you're not feeling well, the worst thing to do is to go out there and make things worse. So yeah. So that is what's going on with me there. So I'm about a week behind in my training now, and that'll probably get backed up even further because this weekend is, we already have other things going on. So hopefully I can get at least a 6-miler in at some point this week, because obviously I am feeling much better, and just take it from there. So that's where I am with my running and my training, and we can talk more about shoe rotations and everything as I get into my longer miles and how I feel about the carbon-plated shoes for long distance and everything. I'm still not sure how I feel about that. I will say that in my Guide 18s that I wore, oh no, Guide 17, sorry. I wore my Steady Eddies, and it was so hot, and I sweat a lot. It was like I had ran in a torrential downpour. Like, my feet were so squishy from the sweat. Oh, look. Oh, darn it. I almost got a deer. Let me see if I can. Can you see them? I don't know how to zoom in yet. There's so much I need to tell you. I hope I could get those deer in that footage, but I'm trying out a new camera as well. And I have this like little mic on me, so I don't know. Come back over here. Hello. Hello. And there. Okay. So I'm now on to another camera. This one, my husband investigated. Investigated, researched, whatever. And it's okay. But time will tell. I tried to find some videos to learn more about it, and haven't found enough yet. But it's an ORDRO M5 something. So this is a gimbal camera, and I'm testing it out. So this is my first vlog with my glasses on too. This is me. This is just who I am. Getting over a little bit of sickness of really bad either sinus infection along with allergies or what have you. So you got to see me with my glasses on, and I should have taken you to a park or something. There's just way too much going on. Oh, there's little bunny rabbit. I wonder if I could zoom in. No, I'm not. So another thing that I'll share is, oh wait a minute, I already did. We'll eventually, we'll be going back to Hershey to do some dark nights, which is their Halloween themed, I won't say overlay, but they have trick-or-treats or treat trails, and they'll have haunted houses to walk through and everything. So yeah. So trying out the new camera, and I think it's easier for me to look at my phone than I am looking at this, but I think I'll get better at that. Keep you updated on the training, of how that's going. So I don't know how many of you are runners that are subscribed, so if you are, you're probably like, oh, you're slacking. But I still have plenty of time. The marathon isn't until January, and let's face it, I already have 13.1 miles under my belt because I just did that 2 weeks ago. I stopped recording because I was going up a hill. And I'm glad that I'm not running today, because I really do feel that whatever I have going on with my system right now is definitely affecting my body right now too. So I say so a lot. Things you realize you do, you know. Yeah. So, and I was going uphill, and, you know, working hard, going up a steep hill, even though you're walking. And my head pressure started to build a little bit. So I'm not 100%, but I got to get back out there soon. And this is the first activity that I've done since last Wednesday before I really started to feel bad. Let me tell you, talk to my husband. It was bad. No one wants a 4-day headache. And whenever you're in that much pain, and it wasn't a migraine. I don't get migraines that I know of. It was just pressure. So, but I'm doing much better now. Maybe my eyes are a little puffy, but that's okay. Another exciting thing is I have grown some more subscribers, so thank you, and I hope you're enjoying my content, and just bear with me because I'm brand new to this, and I just started about 3 months ago. A little backstory. About at least 2 years ago, my husband's watched YouTube so much longer than me, and I never understood why he would want to watch YouTube all the time. I was more of a, I like my streaming, not YouTube, but like, my streaming networks and certain shows. I love movies. So anyway, he was really into YouTube. Well, you live with someone long enough, and you start watching what they're watching, and you realize that there's some things that you start to get interested in. And I did always use YouTube for education. I taught myself how to knit. I taught myself how to crochet by using YouTube. And it's funny because other people tried to show me how to do those things, those skills, whenever I was young. And either I didn't have the attention span for it, or I didn't have the proper teacher. But I use YouTube, and that's the great thing about being able to do it at your own pace as well. Because if you're not picking it up, you pause, you go back, and you repeat. So that was the way I used YouTube. I didn't use it as like a true form of entertainment. So my husband and I were planning trips and everything, and we were starting to camp, so we wanted to know more about camping because we were completely, we had no idea what we were doing when we started camping and we got our first camper. So I realized that, there's a lot of really cool content that people put out stuff every day. And my husband kept saying, you should do this. I think you should do this. And I was like, I'm never going to do that. But it kept intriguing me. And we love to travel. And I love to do things. I love to share. I love to explain things, over-explain things, some people would say. But, so that's how it all started. So I'm excited to say that since I started my channel, since the last time that I spoke of my subscribers, I have now doubled my subscribers, which I'm very excited. So thank you for those who have subscribed. And just bear with me because I'm very new to this and I'm learning as much as I can, and I'm trying my best to give really good content. And I have to give a shout out to Adventures with Dano, and thank you, Jess and Dano, for saying hello to me. I hope you're enjoying your vacation, and I am so enjoying all of your content, and I hope someday that I get to stay at the Contemporary too. Maybe someday. And with that, I'll go this way. I'm going to go home and I'm going to try to figure out this camera and see if I can't figure out how to edit. So I'm gathering from what I understand there could be a learning curve in the accessibility of uploading and editing with this camera, but we'll see how it goes. It's basically like a Pocket 3, a DJI Osmos Pocket 3, but it is a lot cheaper. And obviously, since I'm just a novice vlogger right now, I'm trying to maintain at least one video a week, and if I can get some shorts in here and there for content, I try to do that as well. But that's my goal. One video a week and as many shorts as I feel would be enjoyable to the viewers. And I'm turning it back around, and I just want to say thank you to everyone. Anything that you like whenever you watch my videos, please give me a thumbs up so I know what else I could use for content. We have some great trips planned. We love Run Disney. We do have some Run Disney events coming up. and I'll be very excited to share that content with you, and maybe some more races, more amusement parks. We have a cruise planned in 2026, and we're going to Bermuda. That's the cruise. So I'll have some cruise content to share. I know that's ways down the road, but anyway, thank you so much, and keep watching. Bye-bye.